Hi everyone, I'm Jan Diatri. We are on the set of Arizona Business Today and we're highlighting local businesses right here in Arizona. And I'm so excited to introduce you to Mario and George Gibran. They have US Egg. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
You know, when it comes to picky eaters, it's breakfast, right? We have a specific way. So my hat's off to you for doing such a great job with breakfast.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. We've been in the Valley for 31 years defining breakfast with our 6 locations.
Well, and your protein pancake is so famous too. Mario, tell me how the business started.
Well, interestingly enough, it actually started in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. That's where we grew up and we had a restaurant there. And my brother eventually moved out and came to Tempe to go to ASU. And when we come out to visit him, we all loved the weather, we loved the city, and we, thought that we would like to move out here.
And we, meaning 4 brothers and a dad, so very family-owned business.
Well, yeah, exactly. And living in Iowa and Cedar Rapids with my brother being at ASU, it was great to visit, but what my father was realizing is that my brother Mike wanted to go to school in Chicago. And so living in Iowa, he realized that Cedar Rapids wasn't cosmopolitan enough and said, hey Mike, how about going to ASU? And that's when my father decided to uproot and move the entire family to Tempe, and that's when we looked for the business US Egg and bought the US Egg as a family.
You guys have done such an amazing job here in the Valley. It's tough to have a business, it's tough to have a family-owned business, and you need partners, you need support, and you have found that with National Bank of Arizona. Tell me about that relationship, guys.
Well, I first started an account with National Bank of Arizona back at the tail end of '08. And the way I found out about it was actually through a customer who was telling me how such a great service he had at National Bank of Arizona, and I was having some issues with my bank at the time, so it just made sense to move over, and that's where our relationship started.
What is it that they do differently? How have they helped you in ways that other banks have not?
Well, Mario had started his personal account, and that was at the branch here on 24th Street in Camelback. And that was in '08, and around that same time we were looking for our 4th location, and we found a pad for sale in Chandler. When we were looking at the pad, National Bank of Arizona was our neighbor. It was right next door. I said, well, when we build the restaurant, we'll definitely have our account there. But my brother Mike came down and said, well, why don't we apply for a loan? So that's what we ended up doing, is we applied for a construction and land loan for our Chandler location and received that, and that's what really started our next level of relationship with National Bank of Arizona.
Great relationship ever since. Congratulations, you're about to celebrate a big event. Tell me about that.
Absolutely, 31 years in the Valley. We've been serving the community, and
We're an Arizona-based, family-owned and operated company for 31 years. Who else can say that for breakfast here in the Valley?
Exactly, right? And you're redefining breakfast as we speak.
Absolutely, and we're so blessed to have this brand and have the opportunity to be in this country and work hard to prosper. So we want to give back to the community. And so for our 31-year anniversary, we've decided with the family and all the management plus the 210 staff members that we're going to dedicate to volunteering 3,100 hours this year. And we're also going to have our pajama drive. We're going to raise 3,100 pairs of pajamas for Arizona foster children. So we're excited about that.
Thanks, guys. Much luck to you in the future.
Thank you.
And for more information, log on to ArizonaBusinessToday.com.